The Stanley Cup final is upon us, and an amazing series it should be. Here's everything you need to know heading into Game 1. In many cases with these two teams, it's a battle of offense versus defense. The Oilers are coming in red hot, and as usual, they're being led by Draisaitl and McDavid. But their secondary wave of forwards are having a huge impact. Nugent Hopkins is 18 points, Evander Kane is 11, and of course, defense, Evan Bouchard, he's got 17. The Oilers rank number 1 in goals per game at 4.06, and number 1 in expected goals per game at 4.05. They're an absolute offensive weapon. But the Panthers are undeniably shut down. They only allow 2.29 goals per game. And Bobrovsky has been playing like his Hall of Fame self. He's harnessed 3 shutouts and he's a save percentage of .912. But we know, folks, that special teams wins cups. And if the Oilers want to win their cup, they'll have to figure out their penalty kill. At 66%, it's the worst finalist kill rate in the history of the playoffs. And that'll be compared to the Panthers' penalty kill, which is dynamic and it's humming around 88%. Here's the other thing about them Cats. When they get a lead, they win. But the Oil have 6 comeback wins this playoffs alone. And who can forget them almost coming back from 0-3 down in the Stanley Cup final last year. The last thing is the rough stuff. Since they met last year, both of these teams have gotten more equipped, more skilled, and a whole lot tougher. Throughout this playoffs, the Florida Panthers have obviously been the antagonists in every series they've played in, as per usual. But Edmonton, they've been no better. They've taken hits at goalies, they've laid the body, and they've dominated some of the best teams in the entire league. However, there is a lot at stake, so discipline will likely be a major key to success. But just know that these teams, they don't like each other, and it's going to show during this series. But if there's one thing that we should do, it's get excited, because